Dear students, today we have to start new chapter, that is directing. Concept of directing. As we have studied in the chapter first that directing is the function of management. Directing means instructing, guiding, inspiring, inducing, encouraging, and motivating the employees who are working in the organization so that these employees could achieve organizational goal. As in the previous chapter, we have studied that in the staffing, manager recruit right person is placed at the right post. But after just appointing the right person at the right job, the actual work does not begin. Actual work begins when these persons get instructions from their superiors, from their boss, until and unless the person do not get instructions from their superiors, then the work cannot be started. Directing does not mean only giving instructions, but it also supervises the employees when they are performing their job, and it also motivates the employees to perform more efficiently so that organizational goal can be achieved very efficiently. The one definition that has been given by the Ernest Dale is that directing tells people what to do and to see that they are doing the work to their best of ability or not. Next topic in this chapter is importance of directing function. What are the significance of directing function? The first importance is that to initiate action. Initiate का मतलब होता है शुरू करना. The employees starts working when they get instructions and directions from their superiors. Second is to integrate employees' efforts. In the organizations, there are many number of employees working at different levels and their job positions are also different, but they all are interrelated to each other. Means one employee is interrelated या have relations to other employees who are also working in the same organizations, because they all are part of one organization. And when the employees are working at different levels, then it is required that their efforts should be integrate, should be collectively arranged, and the employee only coordinate if they are directing. Therefore, coordination can be done with the help of directing function. Next importance is means of motivation. Dear students, that directing does not mean issuing orders to the employees, but through the directions and instructions, managers or superiors try to motivate the employees to perform to their best ability, because in any organization work cannot be completed only by the employees if they are not directed, if they are not instructed. It is a type of a motivation to induce them, because nowadays nobody can force on the employees to do the work. It requires only motivation. Next is bring stability and balance in the organization. The directing function always tries to create the balance in the organization. Generally, it has been seen that the employees who are working in the organization at different levels, having different authority, while they are working, they develops different attitudes among the employees. At this situation, it requires the balance between the attitudes among the employees, and these balance can be maintained only through the directing. For example, suppose that in the organization salesman pressures the company to reduce the price of goods so that more and more order could be received and sale volume can be increased. But the high authorities of the company are against the reduction of the price, because if the price is reduced, then the total revenue of the company may decrease, and no company wants to decrease their profit or revenue. At this circumstances, the directing function tries to balance both the attitudes, officials as well as salespersons, to instruct, guide and motivate the salesperson in such a way that he would be able, would be ready to find the other means and ways of increasing sale, because no officials, no one of the company wants that their profit, that their income that their revenue should be reduced. Last is to facilitate change. Generally, it has been seen if the organization makes any future planning to change the existing plans, and for this planning the employees once hesitate to accept it, but through directions the superiors guide the employees that these changes are better for all of you. Take an example. Suppose that company is planning to computerize its working, as most of the employees are not interested to accept it because they don't know about the technology, but manager or superiors through this directing function they try to motivate the employees, guide them, and tells them that if you adopt this technology, then your knowledge will be updated. You would be able to learn new technology and your market value will be increased. So, in this way, if the employees are motivated for implementing the new plan, then employees happily accept these changes.